All right, we're live, baby.
Attention to our citizens. We have an important message for y'all. For the better of the community, we have made a new policy for vaccines. The new policy is 1. All students must be vaccinated for chickenpox, diarrhea, Hib, not HIV, but Hib with a B, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, measles, mumps, pertussis, polio, pneumonia, rotavirus, rubella, and tetanus. 2. All students must receive their flu vaccines every year. All students 11 years old and older must have their HPV and their meningitis vaccines. Students who are not immunized for one or more of the above vaccines will not be permitted on school grounds or to any school things at all, period. The reason for the new policy is because of the recent incidents in America, such as the 2015 California measles outbreak, where a lot of children were catching measles at the Disney park, even though the disease was cured a long time ago. A way to show that vaccines really do work is the fact that we were able to cure polio in most parts of the world by a simple vaccination. We are taking a similar approach as Mississippi did. Mississippi told their citizens that their child would not be permitted on school grounds if they did not have vaccines for the ones, they listed. And, if they didn't have it, they were not allowed on school property. So guess what we're doing? The same thing. Because you know what? Mississippi has the best child vaccination rate in the nation. And we want to beat Mississippi. Like, who's Mississippi? I know many of you have questions or concerns about the new policies, and we got answers. Regarding any relevant concerns, you may ask yourself, what is a vaccine? Vaccines are stimulated antibodies that help create immunity to diseases. What is actually being injected to you or your child is a weakened version of the disease. And no, vaccines do not weaken your child's immune system at all. The vaccines introduce antibodies to your immune system, which helps the immune system make its own antibodies to create immunity to that specific disease. The only side effects that come from vaccines are arm swelling, redness, mild fevers, and headaches. And I'm going to give you some, percentages about those. Headaches are about 1 in 3 people. Stuffy nose and joint pain is about 1 in 6 people. Abdominal pain or nausea is 1 in 7. And diarrhea is 1 in 10. And the worst you could get is a fever, and that's about 1 in 100. Now, for any severe effects, is most likely to be 1 in 100. Now, for any civil concerns. Does this policy really protect our children? That's what you must be asking yourself. Well, this policy is mainly aimed to protect our children. Diseases can be deadly, and to prevent a deadly disease, we must vaccinate our children. If every student gets their vaccines, there wouldn't be any outbreaks of any disease, so no polio, no Hib, no hepatitis. A safe school environment for a happy child. This is how we're protecting our children.